So, good morning, ma'am. I am Christopher Advincula, and today I will discuss about the law regulating professional Congress organizers for the Chapter 11. So, basically, this topic it is relatable to the MICE venue. So, for the learning objectives, I will enumerate the responsibilities of professional Congress organizers. Next, I will identify the law that govern the business of Congress, conference, or event organizers. Then I will provide examples of safeguards that may be observed by professional Congress organizers to prevent violations of any law. So specifically, there is we will tackle about the rules of the organizers so that they will prevent the violations of any law regarding about their job. So, meetings, incentives, conventions, and events are part of business tourism sectors. So, as we all know that MICE tourism is there is a big part of the tourism sector. So, diri mahitabo ang mga conference, meetings nga um meetings nga i-conduct sa any it's either a business purposes or any different kinds of purpose. So diri ang mga conventions nga conduct sa mga businessman. So that's why MICE tourism or MICE sector has a big part of tourism industry. So a major through often undervalued sector of the wider tourism industry. So these chapters will be deals with the law regulating professional Congress organizers which also encompass other names applied to the profession. So organizer is also a profession that relatable to the MICE industry or any different kinds of events that conduct in the hospitality and tourism industry. So, for the MICE tourism, there will be an event planners and convention organizers. So, muna sila ang mo-organize sa mga different kinds of events. Diri mahitabo ang planning, booking, organizing. So, this will also discuss the accreditation requirements by the Department of Tourism. So, MICE industry, especially sa mga event organizers, there will be an accreditation requirements in order for them to become a fully pledged organizers in the different Department of Tourism. So later, I will discuss about the requirements of the organizer. So they will be around they will be fully pledged of become an organizer in the MICE industry or in the Department of Tourism. So we will move on to the nature and description of the business. So first thing first is the convention. So convention is more na siya o kanang meetings. So any or gathering for the purpose of exchanging or disseminating views. So technical expertise, experiences, knowledge, skills, information, policies, or any other related activity. It does not include corporate meetings or event where its participation is limited to company personnel only. So the term shall include any of the following. So convention, so there will be many terms. So dili ra sa convention jud. So na mga different terms for the convention. So these are first the conference. So conference usually general sessions and face-to-face group with high participation to plan. So this event or the conference it will conduct in face-to-face groups. So high participation will be encouraged for this event in order to address the issues, address the plans that they will propose for the organization in order also to solve organization and the member problems. So the reason why face-to-face is highly encouraged in order para share sila sa ilang mga plans as well as their insights about the organization. So online platforms is um kuan sa kanang pwede sad siya into online platforms, but face to face is kanang makuha jud nimo ma-disseminate jud tarong nimo o kanang address sa imong gustong ipaabot sa imong members sa organization. So, but conference is highly appreciative when conference is conduct into a face-to-face meetings or groups. Next term is the Congress. So, more commonly used European designation for convention and mainly international in scope. So, Congress is the same with the convention. But Congress is kanang murag ilan ni silang gigamit sa mga European country. But the purpose of this event is same ra sila sa the objective of this event is same ra sila sa convention. So every country or every organization there will be a term nga ilang gamiton, but that doesn't mean nga lahi siya og purpose, but they have the same purpose, which is to address their plans, their insights, their to solve the problem. But ang kuan na is lahi ra ilang pagtawag sa mga like this convention, pero ang tumong nila is same ra. So next will be the seminar. So yes, seminar is usually this will conduct into a face-to-face group sharing experiences. So same as sila sa conference in a particular field under the guidance of the expert discussion leader. So naay mo lead sa seminar o mo na kanang like kanang head sa seminar. So siya mo conduct siya ang mo lead sa kanang pagaymuan nga seminar. So attendance is 30 persons or less. So muna sa matawag og seminar. So next is the lecture. So a formal presentation by experts, sometimes followed by question and answer period, just like in our class. So that will be called a lecture. So there will be a Q&A period after the discussion of the presenter maybe, or for example sa instructor. So after the instructor discuss about the topic, so it will followed by the question and answer period, and that will be called a lecture. Okay. Next is the symposium. So a panel discussion by expert and given field before a large audience with some audience participation but appreciably less than a forum. So ani nga ang symposium is just like March. So March is known for a fire prevention month. So there will be a symposium about a fire on how to protect our household or ourselves from fire. So kanang mo speaker ana, so mao na say mga expert in the given field. So that the symposium is all about fire. So maybe the Bureau of Fire Protection will be the panel who discuss about the relate sa fire methods. So in the symposium, so the audience must be participate but appreciably less than a forum. So more on talk radionisia, but the audience is highly appreciated to talk about some topic nga gidiscuss sa expert who kanang given a field expertise. Next, a forum. So a panel discussion taking opposite sides of an issue by expert in a given field with liberal opportunity for audience participation. So ani nga time kanang gi-encourage na ang mga audience nga kanang mo participate into ask some questions, ask some suggestion in the given in the entire convention or the conference. So that will be called a forum. Next is the workshop. So usually a general session and face-to-face group of participation training each other to gain new knowledge, skills, or insights into problems. So when it comes to workshop, so ang mga audience or the mga participate ani ang participate ani they are encouraged to participate to to work. For example, nagipabuhat ang kanang speaker, so they are highly participate para sa kanang ipabuhat ang gusto ipabuhat sa speaker in order to gain new knowledge as well as the skills and the insights. So attendance generally no more than 30 to 35 participants. So next is the colloquium as a program in which the participants determine the matter to be discussed. So the leaders would then construct the program around the most frequent problems, usually attended by 35 persons or less with equal emphasis on instruction and discussions. Next is the Professional Congress Organizers or the PCO. So any persons, natural or juridical, who manages conventions either as an official of an organization, consultant, volunteer, or as a retained professional. So the following may be applied for accreditation as a PCO under the Department of Tourism. First things first, a resident Filipino citizen. So an organizer, so highly encouraged that the organizer nga mo apply sa Department of Tourism is a resident Filipino citizens. Also, for the partnership organized under the law of the Philippines, at least 60% of the capital of which is owned by Filipino citizens. So, corporation organized under the law of the Philippines, at least 60% of its subscribed common or voting shares of stock being owned by Filipino citizens, and the composition of its boards of director being at least 60% Filipino. For the accreditation of professional Congress organizers, so there will be the following requirements that must comply of the applicant and the accreditation of the Department of Tourism. So first, in case of a single proprietorship, so in organizers, so pwede siya single proprietorship, partnership, as well as the corporations. So for the single proprietorship, a business name certificate is one of the requirement, and all amendments thereto. In the case of partnership or corporation, a certificate of true copy of the articles of partnership and corporations and it by law of amendments. So duly registered with the Security and Exchange Commission. So for the partnership and the corporation, so they are encouraged or obliged to accredited by the Security or registered by the Security Exchange Commission or the SEC. So next, complete list of its executive officers and employees indicating therein the nationality, home address, and their positions. Next, contract or lease or contract to lease the office space intended for the use of the PCO, and the mayor's permit is highly must be complied, as well as the municipal license, so latest income tax return and audited financial statements reflecting a minimum working capital of 100,000 pesos, as well as such other documents the Department of may require for time to time. So the PCO must also be located in a business district, must be easily identifiable. So the certificate of accreditation shall be valid for a period of 1 year from the date of issuance by the Department of Tourism. So that will be all for this topic for the law regulating professional or Congress organizers. So organizers, to sum up this topic, so organizer must know what are the things that must to do in order not to violate the law. So organizers must be accredited by the government agencies, and also must be registered by the Security and Exchange Commission. So that's all for the discussion for today. So thank you and God bless.